Welcome back to a new video. In today's video I'm going to be using these winter knit decals because I just thought we'd do a nice easy set today, or relatively easy. I've grabbed some Madam Glam colours. Now they look like spring colours, but actually I think spring pastel colours work really nicely with winter nails as well. So let me just sort these out so we can see what the actual names are. Sort it out, Nats. Right, I've got Primavera, Baby Blue, Blissfully Yours and the Boardwalk. If you don't have these colours, as long as you find, you know, you can find similar colours or use whatever colours you like. You could even use darker colours, I suppose. I'm also going to be using Perfect White. You can save 30% on Madam Glam using my code NATMUG30 as well, just saying. Right, we're going to start by applying 2 coats of white to each of the nails. Make sure you cure each coat for 60 seconds before you move on to the next one. That was me just saying do 2 coats. Right, I'm adding a blob of each of the colours that I have grabbed off my shelf and I'm placing them onto my palette. Once we have done that, we are going to use a detailer brush to draw on a smile line. I always find this part, I don't know, some people do like, I'm going to have to start mapping them out so that, yeah, because I just kind of eyeball mine. Like I would get my client to turn their hand upside down so I could view the nail upside down and then I just eyeball it. But some people struggle, so I'll have to try and map them out so it makes it easier for you guys to work out how to do a smile line. Oh, and believe me, mine they don't always turn out how I envisaged. Sometimes it takes me a little while. Like one of these was really annoying me. Anyway, right, we've painted on our smile line, and then once we've done that, I'm just going to fill the rest of the free edge in with the pink colour. Try not to get the gel polish on your skin like I have done. I will wipe it off in a second. Certainly don't cure it under the lamp on your skin. I mean, yeah, stop it, Nats. Take it off. Take it off, take it off, take it off. I will take it off in a minute. There we go. I'm going to pop that in the lamp. I'm going to do the same on all of these 3 using the other colours. So here we go. This is what they look like. Right, so I wasn't sure how to do this, but I decided that I'm going to snip it off across here because I only want the decal on the free edge part. I only want it on the coloured part. So I'm going to snip across here. Then I'm going to snip the edge bit off because we don't want the edge bit. But then you kind of have to work out roughly how thick you want it for the nail. So I thought, oh, I'll just cover it over. And I was trying to count the patterns, but I decided in the end I'd make them roughly that thick. Now you are going to have some excess because the nail does tape it in, so you will have some excess decal that sticks over the edge, but that's fine. You can just cut it off or scrape it off. There we go. So I've got my decal bits. I'm just going to snip the bottoms off because we don't want those bits. You don't need those bits on your nails. Right, grab a stamper, place your decal upside down on the stamper, and then using some water, I've just got my old cleanup brush. I'm just going to cover the back of the decal with some water. Now you don't need masses. You just want to make sure that the backing is saturated. You can see it goes slightly darker where it is got the water on it. And you'll notice that it kind of sucks some water up as well. But after several seconds, the backing will just slide away like that. And it's really easy. Makes life very easy. There we go. I dab off the excess. And then I decided to stamp the decal on this way so that that line was at the bottom of the free edge. I hope that makes sense. Like so. I don't think you can see it very well, but I am just scraping some of that excess decal off because I don't need that bit. It's very thin. The decals are very fine, so be careful. But look, I could manage to scrape them off. This is the next nail. I'm going to do the same on all 4 of the nails, and I'm going to try and make sure that the decal comes up from the bottom of the free edge at the same place as the other ones. Am I making sense? I don't know if I am. Look, you can also cut away the excess decal. That's quite easy. if you've got nice sharp little scissors. My little scissors were from Glitter Planet. There we go. I'm going to do the same on those as well. Right. Then we're going to use Velvet Magical Coat. By the way, I didn't say the decals are from Nail Sugar. Oh. And you can save 10% on Nail Sugar's website using my code NATMUG10. Karen's got loads of awesome decals. I absolutely love them. There's such a massive selection to choose from now. Right, so I decided that I was going to paint, using some of the paint that's on the palette, I'm going to go around the smile line, and then I'm going to draw on, what do you call it? Like a textured knit pattern. Like a winter knit pattern. I don't know, what would you call, what, I don't know. So look, go around the smile line. I didn't want to go over the decal pattern, so I just tried to follow the smile line as best as I could. Then I'm adding on these little, I don't know what you call them, but it's a pattern that we're going to repeat. So you go up, slightly sideways, and then up. That probably makes no sense really. Up, slightly sideways, and up, like that. There we go. And then 2 lines up the side. All of these lines that this design that we're adding on, I want them to meet the smile line. I got gel polish on my finger again. Please don't do that. There we go. And then on the edges, I like to do 2 little, or 3, it depends how many you can fit on. Just some like little diagonal lines. I just went for 2. And I've done them a little bit further up because my lines were quite thick. Also, when we add the gel, I think, not the gel, the acrylic powder, that will spread the gel out just a smidge more. So I didn't want them to be too close because I don't want the pattern to connect. I want everything to be separate apart from where the design hits the smile line, if that makes sense, or meets the smile line. So I haven't cured this. I'm sprinkling the uncured gel polish with clear acrylic powder. And that gel polish is going to start to suck up the gel. No, the gel polish is going to start to suck up the acrylic. Can you see that bit there is still shiny? It's going shiny, and on the side. So you're just going to cover that a little bit more with some acrylic powder. And then once the design stays matte, there's no shiny bits, then you can throw it in the lamp for a full 60-second cure. Like so. That's going to go in the lamp. When it comes out, just use a soft brush to brush off the excess acrylic powder. And that is going to be that done. Ta-da! So we've got our little decal winter knit, and then we've got our little textured painted knit. So I've done the same thing on all the other nails. I decided then just to finish them off. These crystals, I'm not a massive fan of the Zodiac crystals from Crystal Parade, but they are a very affordable range. I thought I'd just use these bigger snowflakes because I thought they were quite a nice shape. So I'm going to apply these with my Rachel Wilder's Crystal Fix, and I'm just going to add it onto the bottom of the smile line. What am I doing? Oh, I was watching something on YouTube, so I was probably changing it over. So just put a blob, because these are quite big crystals. I'm just going to add a nice size blob. No, I'm not talking about myself. I'm a nice size blob. That sounds horrible, doesn't it? Place it on the blob so it's somewhere in the middle, and then that's literally going to be it. I'm going to pop that in the lamp before it moves, and then I'll do exactly the same on all the other nails. This blob was a little bit bigger and the gel decided to squidge out a little bit, but at this point I was like, oh, it doesn't matter, at least it'll stay on there, I suppose. Pop that in the lamp. Do the same on the other 2. And then that's them done. Obviously the crystals are optional, you don't have to add them if you don't want to. I'm just going to wipe the crystals over with some isopropyl alcohol just to get off any residue, wax residue or fingerprints, and then I will show you a close-up. There we go, that's them done. Anyway, I hope you liked them. If you did, please leave me a like. If you haven't already, do consider subscribing. Don't forget to hit that notification bell so you don't miss any future uploads. God bless, love you all, and I'll see you in the next one. Did I say websites and discount codes below? I don't know. Anyway, love you, bye!